Today, we are going to make some grass. No, I'm not in Colorado, so it's not going to be that kind of grass. It's our techniques that are so simple and sensible, your mothers would practically build themselves. Hello folks, it's Mad Dog Merv and welcome to today's show. Today on the Kid Hoarder Stash, I've got, well, it's one of my bucket list items. It's something that I've wanted for years. It was actually released a few years back, and well, it's taken me this long to acquire it. But that is the 1/350th scale German Navy aircraft carrier Graf Zepplin. And again, it's in 1/350th. I remember this was out like 1/720 at one time. And yeah, I wasn't going to do that, but this is just absolutely the scale I want to build it in. So, like I said, this is one of my bucket list items. So hopefully, before I croak, we'll get to building this. Let's hope. But take a quick look at it here. Kind of a layout there. Yes, it comes with photo etch. Ugh. Okay, we'll see how much of that I use. And then here are the aircraft it comes with, and kind of the paint scheme. Well, theoretical paint scheme, let's put it that way. Okay, ooh. So if you haven't heard of this, which, you know, I guess there are some people who haven't heard of it, but this was based on a Bismarck type hull. So big aircraft carrier that for many different reasons just never quite got done like it should have, and probably a good thing. So your torpedo blisters here. Look at the size of this hull. This thing's nice and big. Lots of portholes that we can either drill out. Not going to do that, or like put a wash over so that they're dark. Probably do that. But there's the two halves. So we're not doing waterline. Obviously, it's a full hull. Let's see what the next piece is. Oh my goodness. The thing with these Trumpeter kits, they're nice, but man, there's a lot of pieces to them. So, and there's a lot of plastic. This is, let's just call it the deck. This is not the flight deck, but no, like the hangar deck and whatnot. Okay. Gee, that is big. Takes up lots of space. We don't need that. Launch. Okay. Wow, lots of plastic though. Exactly what I expect from a Trumpeter kit. And here we have a piece that's wrapped up in foam, usually meaning it has some kind of delicate pieces. I have no idea why there's foam on it. But anyway, masts and just general parts and some galleries. The propeller shafts, the propeller shaft guides. Should be 4 screws on this. There's the nameplate and the funnel. And it looks like part of the weather deck. A nice nameplate there. So if you haven't heard of this ship, look it up on YouTube. There's lots of good videos on it, and I'm sure you'll find its history very fascinating. if they'd had this ready at the beginning of the war, it would have been kind of interesting. But they didn't. Okay, here are some of the ship's boats. Anti-aircraft guns. These look like some kind of a machine gun for an anti-aircraft gun, and I don't know if that's what they are or not. I'll have to check and see if there's 3D printed parts available, or STL files. Maybe I'll 3D print some stuff for it. Don't know what these are. 3 round things. But yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. 4 of these that have the ship's boats on it, and the directors for the guns. Aircraft, you have Ju-87 Stuka. We'll open this up. Looks like there's 3 aircraft, 4. Well, no, there's more than that. Let's see. There is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's 5 Stukas. Okay. The Ju-87s look really good. Like that. It'd be kind of neat. I guess there's a Fiesler. I don't know if it's the Storch, but there's a Fiesler in here, and there's some other. There's a 109 for sure. I think it was, what was it, the 109K? I can't remember. Forgive me. But here's another one of the aircraft. You can see quite a few parts for that. Looks like there's 5 of this one. I'm not sure which one that one is. And here's another set of 5 aircraft. Take a look at that. Nice looking. It's a biplane. Biplane! See ya! Oh yeah, the 109. 109 fighters. Would have been interesting to see them in a naval role. Very nice. And there's 5 of these. So, some good variety of aircraft. Not 100% sure what these are. But there are 3 sets of these trees. Here is part of the island. Killed a plastic tree for this. Holy cow. This piece here, and it's got some nice looking hatches there. And same here, it's got a couple of hatches on it. Looks like it's a gun mount, a base for a gun mount. Here's the stand. I'm not going to open that up. And there is some brass colored chains. Oh, this is nice. Again, part of the island. The lowest part, I guess, that goes to the deck. Some good detail on there with the hatches. And then this appears to be a bunch of galleries for around the flight deck, or just below the flight deck. base for the funnel. I think I'm going to call that an antenna, some antennas or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, a bunch of galleries for around the flight deck. And the flight deck itself. And in looking at this, there's some rib detail underneath here. There is some pretty decent detail up here. And not much in the way of engraving, just some of the lines to move aircraft. But yeah, there you go. It's got the 3 holes for the elevators. And then, oh, lots of photo etch here. Yeah, there's photo etch railings here. Some more railings and a few other things here. Looks like some antennas, some stairwells. Some other things here. There's two of these frets in here. So quite a bit of photo etch. That's kind of nice. I mean, for people that like photo etch. So it'll be a nicely detailed arrestor hooks for your aircraft in photo etch. That's neat. And more railings. Some more details for different parts of the ship. For those of you, again, who like photo etch and all those details, it's going to be great. As you guys know, I have a hate-hate relationship with photo etch, but sometimes it's absolutely necessary to get the details. I'm assuming these are for the boats. No, it says AR 195. So, oh, okay. Aircraft details. AR 195. Cool. Looks like we have one last plastic screw here, and it is wrapped up really well. Oh yeah, really well. Good Marty. Okay, got two of these. Got the screws, the screws for the ship. Some more boats. Looks like some more directors, and just some other details that go on about the ship, as well as the rudder. There's 2 of those. And then finally, we come to destructions. This could be interesting. Paint guide, we'll look at that in a minute. Okay, here's your parts breakdown, which there's enough parts for here for you to have a breakdown. Definitely, this is it was about $150 this kit, and I think with the photo etch and that definitely not overpriced. I would say it's probably right in the ballpark. So here's some photo etch parts already on the deck. Yeah, wow, look at all that. Just to start it out with. That's going to ruin my day. Here's some aircraft guns. Make 10 of those and make 8 of those. Lots more photo etch. And then here's your boats, your ship's boats. Some of the surface guns. Having a hard time getting these pages to turn today. Working on the hull. It's a ginormous hull. Putting some of those galleries in. The weather deck. Oh, more photo etch. And then photo etch under the flight deck, or maybe that's on top of the flight deck. Wow. Some under the flight deck. This appears like it's going to be a very detailed ship. Wonderful. Your antenna galleries. Some more weapons, some more photo etch. Looks like some radar. More guns, aircraft guns. The island, your directors, your funnel. Lots of photo etch for the funnel, for the masts. Getting the superstructure all put in there. Wow. Whew. It's going to be quite a project. And again, getting that on, and more photo etch, and more photo etch, and even more photo etch. So there you go. Putting a few of the last minute pieces on there. Well, I would say it's definitely worth the money. Looks like it's pretty well detailed. And the paint, take it with a grain of salt. Oh, wow. Check out the decals here. Bunch of markings for the aircraft and some other markings for the deck. But here's your aircraft. JU-87, the AR-195, which is the biplane. The Filzer biplane, excuse me, and then the 109T. Why did I say K? The T. Anyway, there you go. Quite the kit. Holy cow. Well, thanks for joining us today, folks, and we will see you again real soon on the Kit Hoarder Stash.